Hello and salute everybody. Welcome right back to Chatting with Nicole. If you have not subscribed, please do me a favor, subscribe, share this video, like, and also check out the rest of the videos. Thank you very much for your support. So my question for you today is those of you who have children at school or children, period. My question today is, are you debriefing your children? Are you debriefing your children when they come back from school? Because we know your children are spending more than 8 hours at school. They are only spending 2 hours, 1 hour, maybe 3 hours at home with you. So your children are spending more time at school. They are spending more time with their friends. They are spending more time with whatever else activities that they have going on. They're spending more time on their phones, on social media, on TV, on their computers, more than they're spending on with you. So my question is, for school, when your children come back home, are you debriefing them? Do you know what they learned? Do you know what was told to them today? Do you know what, they're being taught at school? Do you know the conversation that they are having at school? So are you debriefing your children? Or you just worry about, the grades. You just worry about the A's and the B's. Or you just worry about the D's and C's. That's when you actually pay attention. Or do you just go to school when there is something wrong? Then they call you. That's when you know, oh, something is really going on with my son. Do you, or my daughter, do you only get involved because you receive a letter from school? Whether it's a positive or negative? Are you debriefing? Are you in the business of your children? Do you know what your children are being taught at school? While you're thinking about that, this is a topic that I wanted to discuss. And today I heard that, I heard something briefly at church, and it told me that, this topic you've been putting on, Nicole, you need to do that. So I thought I'd do that right here before I even change. So we have our children nowadays, our children, the curriculum in our children have, we don't even know it. Our children are being taught things at school. Our children are being taught that they can be whatever gender they want to be. They can choose their own gender. They can choose to dress the way they want to dress. They can feel to choose a gender. I saw a video, a parent went to school and he was very angry about that. He said, every little thing you want me to sign for it, but something that is this important for you to teach my child to choose whatever gender they want to be, that you did not think it's important to allow me to let me choose to decide whether that is a good for my child or not. But every little thing that doesn't matter, they want you to sign for it. When it comes to teaching your children to choose their own gender, they are not asking you for it. So your children are being taught to choose their gender. Their children are being taught a lot of things at school that you have no idea is going. So it seems like now it's going to be a double life. They are being taught something different at home, and you are saying something different at school. They're being taught something different at school. You are saying something else at home. So I am asking, are you debriefing your children? Do you know your children's curriculum? Do you know what they're being taught at school? Do you know what your children are learning on those phones, on those, whether it's a remote, in those on those computers, on TV? Do you know that? Do you know what your children are being exposed to? Somebody told me their child, I think this boy is less than either 5 years or less than 5 years old. They went to a camp, and the boy came home very distraught because another boy came and kissed him on his lips like they do on TV. That's how he described it to his mother. Like a man and woman, like they do on TV. Imagine 5-year-old boy coming and kissing a 5-year-old boy on the lips. the way adults do it? What are your children being exposed to? What are you exposing to your children? Are you debriefing your children? Do you know what is going on in your children's mind? Or do you just care about those grades? Or do you just care about which school they get into? Are you debriefing your children? This word debriefing is not what I was going to use, but I heard that at church. I'm like, that's the word I've been waiting on. So I thank Brother Nathan, if he ever watched my video, I thank him for reminding me of this word, because I was looking for a word to use. And he just said that he had no idea I was waiting for that. So I'm using debriefing. Are you debriefing your children at school? At home. Are you debriefing your children at home? Because I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to debrief your children. I want to encourage you to be involved in your children's life. I want to encourage you to know what is being taught at school. I want to encourage you to understand and know the curriculum of your children. I want to encourage you to know your children. They are your children. They are your blood. Only you can teach them and train them and upbring them the way they should go. The Bible is asking us to bring our children, teach our children, and they will never go away from that. So it is up to you to do your job. We are so lazy nowadays. We are so comfortable in letting somebody else teach our children, raise our children. But they are your children. Only you can love your children enough to teach them the way they should be taught. So I am not trying to, tell you how to raise your children. This is just a reminder to all your parents, all you parents, including myself. You need to start debriefing your children. You need to start raising your children the way you want them to be raised. You need to be in your children's business. You need to be all about your business. You need to know what is going on in your children's life. You need to be involved in your children's life. You need to do that, because you can't blame somebody else for what happens. You cannot blame somebody else, because they are your responsibility. Your children, other people are there. The daycare and all of that, they are there to help, but they're not supposed to take over raising your children. The phone, the social media, the internet, the TVs, the school are not supposed to take over raising your children. It is still your responsibility. So take back your responsibility as a parent. Can we all do that? All I'm asking is share with all the parents. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. Help a parent. Help somebody. Help somebody. Do your part. Share, subscribe, and also check out the rest of the videos. Thank you very much for your support, and I'll see you on the next one.